whatever money I make from the forex market, I invest it in my cocoa business, stuff like that. So I live by the philosophy of the rich, bro. Something came to my mind right now. This topic about financial independence. Now, so I feel like I should say something about it. So, what is financial independence? Financial independence is the ability to live from your own personal resources, right? You being able to feed yourself, like buy stuff, like I am being able to acquire wherever you like from your own personal resources, from your own personal income, like without you relying on anyone. So, regarding this topic, I want us to consider two philosophies. But before going into those two philosophies, I want us to like, what is philosophy first? Philosophy in the financial aspect is to me is the ability to gather knowledge, sort through it, and sort through it, and being able to decide what is valid. You feel me? What is valid? Like just like discernment, the ability to judge what. You feel me? So like they're just somehow side by side. You feel me? So what are the two philosophies I want us to consider? I have the philosophy. Number one, we have the philosophy of the rich. Number two, we have the philosophy of the poor. So what is the philosophy of the rich and what is the philosophy of the poor? Firstly, let's look at the philosophy of the poor. The philosophy of the poor says spend before investing. Why the philosophy of the rich says invest before spending. So let me break the philosophy of the poor first. Some people get money. There's some people who like get a certain amount of money. You feel me? Like maybe a certain amount of money like came into their hand. Like maybe it might be their salary stuff or like wherever income from a business or wherever. So the first thing that will come to their mind is I want to buy this, I want to buy that, I want to like at the end of the day, like they won't even think of investing it, like they won't even think of like how can I times two, times x2, x this money, x10 this money, like times like make it multiply, right? So they'll just be like, I want to buy this, I want to buy that, and at the end of the day, like they are finished spending, then they will have to wait for another week, another weeks, or 1 month, or depending on how long like they will have to wait for the money to come in. Maybe they are like salary earners or stuff like that. So that's for the like that's very very dumb philosophy for me. It's very very poor one. So for the philosophy of the rich, it says just like I say, it says what invest before spending. Make sure you always invest some certain amount of like capital from wherever you are achieving, wherever you get before spending the rest. And even to me, the way I live my life, to me, I don't actually spend my capital even after investing. I use the philosophy, I play by the philosophy of the rich, but I'm not actually even spending the rest. I spend from the rest. I will never advise you to spend the rest. I spend from it and also even keep small after investing. So, for example, now, I'm a Forex trader, in case you don't know, and I'm also trying to be a YouTuber. You could see, like, I'm not sure if you have come across this face anywhere on YouTube, any social media. Like, I'm somehow, I, I'm not so good on social media, like, so good on making videos, taking pictures or whatever. But for the sake of, like, I just want to try build that impression in me. You feel me? Like, trying to, like, just wherever, you feel me? So let me just go, like, I'm a forest trader and I'm also trying to be a YouTuber. So now I say that play by the philosophy of the rich, right? So I got a whole lot of business, like some other businesses, like, but let's just talk about forex and one business that is right there. Let me, it's very small, but let me just show you some. You feel me? you know like I'm a forex trader and I'm also a cocoa merchant, right? So you see, I don't know if you know what this is. You feel me? So this is what we call cocoa. In case you don't know, what they use doing chocolate, coffee, stuff like that, blah blah blah, and other stuff. So cocoa and other stuff. So how do I apply the philosophy of the rich to what I've shown you now and my forex lifestyle, right? You know, whatever money I make from the forex market, And this one on ground, you feel me, like it might be small, it might be small. That's it over there. Look at it. And I'm not sure if you can see it very clearly. It might be small, but bro, I know how much that's worth. You feel me? Especially if you are from Africa, right? Maybe from Nigeria, Ghana, other stuff that like that we can easily get cocoa or stuff like that. So stuff like that, know how much that's worth. It might be small in your face, but bro, I know how much that's worth. So let me just cut it. How do I apply the philosophy of the rich to this? Is to me being a cocoa merchant and also a forex trader. You feel me? Like I use the two of them as a leverage for each other. I use the two. You feel me? Like as leverage for each other. Whatever profit I make from the forex market, I don't have to go to anywhere for anyone to like to me, I hate living on debts, right? Owing, like having the impression, having this, like me remembering I'm owing someone money. So whatever money I make from the forex market, I will invest it into my cocoa business. However, profit I make from my cocoa business, I'm not even spending it. I'm also returning it into, like, I'm using that as a savings. Or maybe I make some like few losses and I want to refund my account, so I can take some from the profit I make from my cocoa business and invest it into my forex account, or just save it. So the profit I'm getting from the two, from the forex or the cocoa business, I'm not actually spending the profit. I'm also investing it in other business, and after investing it in other businesses, like, still I'm not still spending, I'm not still spending the rest. I'm only spending from the rest, right? Like I don't live flash life. You could see the shirt on my neck. I don't use no watches or stuff like that, though I can literally afford whatever I like. You feel me? I can literally afford whatever I like, but to me, I just like I'm always after investing. I'm the investing type. Like that's what I build myself with. You know, like wherever money comes to my hand, before even thinking of spending, I'm always thinking of how to multiply that money. You feel me? So that's how I've been living my life for a minute now. You feel me? Let me just cut it here. I'll be making videos, since I'll be making videos like this, like talks, like reality talk like this, like financial talk, like whatever. Like I'll be trying to touch so many aspects. So if you like this video, please make sure you give it a thumb up, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and you can also follow me on Instagram, as you see there. I'll put it right here, probably when I'm editing this video, so as official underscore Olabanks, right? So let me just cut it here. That's all I got for now. Peace and love, and don't forget to live by the philosophy of the rich alone. With that, bro, you will gain financial independence for sure, 100%. So that's all I got for now. Peace and love.